Hello, hello. Hello. Happy Friday, everyone. It is the last day of July. And it's also Friday, which means it's the weekend. Happy weekend. Happy Friday. Today, I've got decaf coffee because I'm tired. And so if I drink a decaf, it'll trick my brain into thinking that I'm getting caffeine. And then I won't be tired. But so yeah, cold brew. Decaf cold brew. We have some cold brew normal calf and cold brew decaf as well. I think we can do too is you can also do half calf as well, where you can like fill up a cup halfway with caffeinated and then half uncaffeinated, so you're getting like half of the caffeine amount technically. It's also a thing you can do if you're trying to like wean off of caffeine. I sometimes would do that where I feel like my caffeine intake was like getting too high. I'm staying too awake throughout the day or too wired. Sometimes it can cause like anxiety and you feel like super hopped up basically. So I would start doing like half calf instead of regular calf at times too. Of how tired I am today, I probably should have drank a normal calf, but I say like, oh, maybe that'll make me able to go to bed at a reasonable time. No, I'll be tired, and I'll still end up like going to bed at the same hour, pretty much. It's like sleep until 1 o'clock p.m. You know, going to bed at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. is pretty normal. But then there's days I like wake up at 9 or 10, and I end up still going to bed at 3 or 4 in the morning. So it doesn't change what time you get tired for going to bed. You just feel bad in like the first like few hours of being awake. Like when you get less sleep, because that's how I operate. And then often too, like I'll have like makeup sleep like in days after too, where if I like get very little sleep in like 1 or 2 days, like that third day when I finally do get to sleep, it's like, oh my god, now I'm asleep for like 12 hours. And I never feel good. I never feel good sleeping that much at once. It'd be better if I just slept like 8 hours or 9 hours again. But I hope everyone's having a good Friday today. I'm gonna play some more Stalker. Did not stop at my hideout. We're kind of up in the northern parts of the zone right now. But we're starting the spooky transmission quest line, so I don't have much for announcements or anything like that, so I'm just going to go ahead and boot the game up. I was going to mention too that I talked about single player Tarkov a lot recently because I've been starting to play it again a little bit off stream. It's a lot of work getting it set up, at least if you have like a lot of mods with it. But they just got a like as I just started recently playing it, they also got a cease and desist from BSG as well. I guess there's going to be a new update for Tarkov in like a couple of weeks, and they gave them till like the 13th to basically respond to this cease and desist, and they want them to remove like all references to Tarkov from, I guess, their website. I don't know if it's the website and also the service as well, but that's a little crazy because I don't think they've ever had any sort of like strong legal action pushed against them in a long time. I know at some point SPT was considered like piracy, I think. I might be mixing up with a different service, but right now SPT provides a downgrader. It provides a downgrader where it will take your latest version of the game and sort of like downgrade it into an older version that SPT is actually built to run on, and not the latest version of Tarkov. But before, I think they must have like provided the binaries for the game at some point, which then made it technically piracy because if you didn't own the game legally, you could just download the binaries. Or you had to like wait and just to like hope the SPT updates to the version of Tarkov that you have installed on your computer at some point, which is like basically you're waiting for a indiscriminate amount of time before you can just, you know, now randomly be able to play it on single player Tarkov. So that wasn't really ideal either. I think they got a little bit in like hot water, I think, for maybe providing the binaries at some point, and then they went, you know, hardcore and like, no, we do not provide the binaries at some point, and so it keeps them like in compliance with BSG and make it where like, you know, you have to own a legal copy of the game in order to downgrade your version. It actually like checks if you have like the BSG launcher and you're like logged in and everything. So you have that, but then it's also like BSG is also now, you know, legally coming down on them for having references to Tarkov. And I'm going to assume it has to do with the fact that it's probably Google search related, that when you search up Tarkov, that SPT becomes like a thing that pops up, and that's the thing that a lot of companies are very iffy about. It's like they don't like people you know, key phrasing thing stuff like, I'm going to Google Tarkov, or I think that was the thing of like Iron Maiden, where it's like, you know, the game Ion Fury was originally going to be called Ion Maiden, and then there was like some legal team that pressed against them where they're like, oh, it's causing confusion in search results when you search like Iron Maiden game, because there's going to be like some mobile Iron Maiden like band related game, and it's like it's conflicting when you type Ion Maiden or Iron Maiden, then like the Ion Maiden, you know, shooter game comes up, the 3D Realms published one, which has nothing to do with Iron Maiden. This is like a, you know, it's a play on the term Iron Maiden, like the torture device, medieval torture device or whatever. I don't know, like stupid stuff like that happens as well, but, you know, it had to do with like the search results, I think, is what they were like disputing over. Offload a little weight in here. Your heart's very heavy. Hello. Yo, well, I'm looking at this in a great. Yeah, it's. You eventually get used to what goes where. There's a logic to item like sort of like sorting orders. It's like crafting stuff is typically up here, repair stuff's here, meds are underneath that. You have food items, food and provisions underneath. So quest items, you can kind of ignore these. Then it's ammo crafting, mutant parts. This is like armor crafting related items and misc stuff, and then upgrades and gun/armor parts to swap right at the bottom. You can also like categorize it here, but yeah, you just get used to it. At first it's like it's overwhelming. Eventually you just realize like, oh, you know, certain items will just go to certain areas, and there's certain stuff that you're kind of looking out for all the time that's like interesting, and some of it's like junky you don't care about. So I watched Forgotten Weapons video on he got a hold of a AS Val and some SP5 and SP6 ammo, and basically learned that SP6 ammo is not it's not as effective as Tarkov makes it out to be. Tarkov's like, this shit's like painting level 5, you know, armor, and that's level 5 in Ghost standard, which is like Russia's armor classification. They go, you know, class 1 through 6. That's how Tarkov does it. That's how Russians does it. But he shot a I think it was like European classification of armor. I can't remember what their term is, but he said it's like a level 6, like European armor. And level 6 in that classification is equivalent of like Tarkov's level 3 armor plate. And SP6 was not penetrating that tier of armor. In fact, like, he actually shot a part that had already been hit by like 5.56. I think it was like ball ammo, like 5.56 ball ammo that did not penetrate it. So there's already like dents in the armor. And the SP6, like, yeah, it did not penetrate that. So to me, it's kind of funny, like how much like Tarkov like exaggerates the like penetration of SP6, because it's like SP6 is like the third best ammo or second best ammo for the 9x39. Turns out it's like it's not that great in reality, but it was also developed in the 80s, so you know, 80s body armor. It's probably not as good as it is now. Should be a stash in here. Want to find. Hello, Saya. Ian has anti-Russian pro-NATO bias. This should not be trusted. Is that true? It's Magpul Pro Remington 700. I could throw you in the stash over here. Here. Hello, Faultier. How's it going? Yeah, I was like reading on Wikipedia. There's SP5. That's like that was like the standard 9x39 round, I think, that was originally developed, and that's just like an FMJ cartridge. There's nothing like that special about it, I don't think. Maybe it's steel core. I can't remember. Might be a steel core round. But it's like the baseline. There's like SP6, which is like supposed to be a little better. I guess it's supposed to be significantly better than SP5. And then I was reading there's like PAB, like the PAB ammo, it's like PAB 9, I think. That one was like supposed to be an improvement over SP6. And I guess it had there's some issues with that ammo. I think it was like questionable how effective it actually was. Need help with what thing? Oh, I see. Hey, you'll be fine. Here are what it was. There's some issue with like PAB 9 ammo. It says it on the Wikipedia, but it's supposed to be a improvement over SP6. And then there's SPP. Pabst Blue Ribbon. Heineken. Fuck no. Pabst Blue Ribbon. There's SPP ammo. That one's supposed to be... That one just... It's like it has a very short description. It's just like, this is the sniper piercing round. I don't know, is that supposed to be better than SP6? It's developed later, so I'm gonna assume that's better than SP6. In Tarkov, it's not. Tarkov SPP is like... I'm pretty sure it's like one of the lower tier rounds. Like, it's worse than SP6. I think it's better than SP5. It's like in between something. I might be getting that and PAB 9 mixed up. I'm pretty sure PAB 9 is like... PAB 9 is like one of the kind of mid-tier rounds. Get over here, you bastard. Okay, the whole freaking zone's coming up here. Need some Chimera hearts. I'm curious, like in real life, like how much those other cartridges, or like how well those other cartridges perform in comparison to like SP6. So then there's BP 9x39. I think that's like, that might be the most like recent one, the best performing one. Our information on that ammo is like limited because we're just kind of basing it off of like what they say. Fire guy should be up here. This place, we follow that monolith. Yeah, the clears from Serious Sam. Those are the annoying enemy. Clears are like, what if the fiends from Quake could also shoot projectiles at you, and you also got to fight like 10,000 of them at once. I guess he just didn't see me. Pretty good. I'm sleepy, so I'm drinking my decaf coffee to placebo myself out of it.
Ты понял, блядь? Я зайду с другой стороны. Прикройте, лидирован. Вот уёбок, а! Не уйдешь, враг монолита.
Right underneath me.
Ты не коснешься монолита.
Something the hell that bothered me about this is how good they are at shredding your armor. It's about the clears and Serious Sam. The clears kill you pretty quick in that game. Check what's up here. Okay, there's gonna put a bunch of physics objects there. I feel like that's not the greatest idea. My logic with this loadout is use the 5.7 to fight stalkers in like close range to sort of conserve my bullets for
Место хоть
the
есть
assault
свободное?
rifle, which I can kind of tag people a longer distance with, so I try to save my car ammo in close range. That's mostly just an excuse to use the 5.7.
Жратва-то хоть есть.
But using the Grizzly so much, I just wanna change. Stalker grind. Let's go barrel. I'm like jumping between this and Tarkov grind. That must be the target over there.
Порву тебя нахуй, сука!
Shit. A cool statue. Have you ever noticed that? There's actually like a room up there. How many of these are gonna make me dispatch up here? There's so many of them. here. I'm ill for Stalker. Just can't stop playing it. No clue where he came from. Like a stash like here. Like an interior to this or something. Like all the way around the building, I didn't see any interiors to this. Oh, there is this room here. It's like the only thing I can really think of. Awkward jump because you start sprinting and you stop on this right here. That works. Curious how you like normally get up here. Got a... Is that a clear sky suit? Yeah, it is. 3 slots. You get a 4th slot. Get a lot of weight. Bonus weight carry on this thing. Good move speed. Honestly, that would be a not too shabby suit there. Like a light one. Oh, this is like a nice, like kind of cozy area up here. It's such a long way up and down, but it's like a whole ass like apartment you have here. So do you get in here from like crossing that? Like, look at this room here. It's like you literally like, make a hideout out of this room here. You could make it into a base. I think it's just like getting in and out of it's kind of a pain. Get up on the rooftop as well. It's also got a stash.
Место хоть есть свободное.
I wonder if you get over here by like maybe that building is accessible, like you can climb up it to the roof, and then maybe you have to like balance your way across here. That might be like the normal way of getting up. Here it doesn't go anywhere. What I could do is like make like a box.
Так, поглядим.
Yeah, I bet that's what this is. See, there's like a spot here. You can kind of like run across. I think that's how you normally get in here. Very odd. Kind of cool. What I could do is like build like a box or a barrel down here. The run up and down is kind of rough like this. Every time you want to like leave and come in, you gotta do this. Like running all the way to the top kind of thing. Like I put like a barrel or something here, and it'll make it easier to climb up to this spot. Let's do this. Yeah, here we go. I don't know how well the collisions are on it. I think it's high enough. Yeah, I'm like bouncing off something there. Stalker's not really known for its platforming. like make it float. Like, yeah, here we go. Just gonna stick them in the wall. We'll have multiple of them, so we make stairs out of it. Okay, that one just didn't even build, I don't think. Yeah, that one it just like ate it. What the hell? Yeah, the game just ate the barrel, literally. Slide off. What I need to do is have them like, I don't want them to stick in the wall like that much. I think that one's fine there. I think you can like, yeah, you kind of move it. Even more like that. How do we rotate? Here we go. Okay, that's way lower than I thought it would be. Like that? Yeah, look at that. It's my barrel stairway. Honestly, I could have probably just built a plank and just had it like angled. It'd probably be better than a barrel. Plank at here. It's a chain buddy tier architecture. Yeah, right. I actually can rotate it the other way. You can only do like a vertical axis rotation. I don't think I can do like a horizontal. Do surface alignment. And I can rotate it like that. Surprised there isn't like, yeah, because there's rotate a vertical axis, move on horizontal plane, move along vertical axis. There's no like rotating it like any other way. Do like this, like do that. Actually works a bit better. Like it's like all the fucking like collisions that are like angled and like slanks you slide off so you bounce, which is really annoying. Oh my god. What about a barrel like here, like the edge of it? I feel like that helps with getting up here. That's J Money architecture. Yeah, it's gonna end up killing me or something. That's like doable though here. I might just leave it like that. Makes it look like it has support. I'll do that. Just leave you there because I don't want to carry the barrel. So that makes getting up here easier. It's going pretty good. So I need to go up to Iron Forest. That's it. I'm interested in too is how far are you? Laundromat's down here. I'm curious how far a laptop can pick up. If I can like pick up the merchant from down there. What sucks is like if I had a base up there, My problem is no access really to a merchant. It's not one that sells ammo. There's a tech merchant down here, but that's it. Ammo guy like moved away or something. Is this dead? Oh, it is dead. Let's build a bunch of desks of bugged bait quest. That would make sense. This chimera I killed. I think at that point too, some people would just turn on like debug mode and just no clip too. I guess if you're doing like Invictus or like Iron Man or whatever, then does a debug mode like disqualify that? Alright, you sell laptops, don't you? Actually doesn't.
Привет, брат.
Oh, here's the ammo guy. He must have been in bed, I guess. Guess he needs to be like a level 2 to have the laptop. I don't think this guy can unencrypt shit. Yeah, he doesn't unencrypt stuff. There's a Monolith War Lab. Maybe that's the level I haven't been to. Be a device, wouldn't it? A laptop? I'm pretty sure you can make one of them. That'd be a decoration, would it? Oh, it is. Modern laptop. It doesn't say what the range of it is, but yeah, I feel like it's like, oh, like 200 meters maybe, something like that. 150 to 200 meters. Which makes me think it's not close enough because that building is like, it's like here, this building here. So I feel like here to here, I don't think the laptop's gonna reach that. I feel like, because I feel like it'd be a really cool like hideout location, but I don't feel like it's very convenient to have it there either. If he was selling one, I might like test it. Maybe I could also just disassemble shit. Make one maybe. So I don't really have like a northern base. I have army warehouses, which is pretty much how, that's as far north you can get without getting into like Call of Pripyat north. might be able to make a laptop. I don't know why they put it under decorations also when it's like a functional item. Oh, I need a PDA as well. What's the craft on that? It's just a regular PDA, which you cannot craft. I guess I have to buy one. Need more copper wire. These have copper wire. Yeah, what gives copper wire? I guess copper wire. A functional flashlight. Break that down then. Now, don't have advanced tools on me. Damn it! All right, I'm gonna have to go south for it then. Just wanted to test it. Sort of yellow stashes around. There's one there in freaking Palace of Culture. There's one Jupiter.
Ну рассказывай давай.
Okay, so I offload some of this stuff here then. I won't carry the weight around. Water? Thank you. Just like, let's try disassembling like 30 FMJ 9x18. See how much that yields. Gives me 14 bullets, 12 propellant, 18 casing. It takes 30 bullet to make one stack of Hydroshock. So it's, for 30 bullets, it's 1,300 rubles. So I have to buy like 60 of these to basically be able to craft roughly enough to make one tick of Hydroshock bullets. So I'm spending about almost 3k rubles for basically 14 rounds, or I can buy 14 rounds for 1,700. I think it's actually a little more cost effective to do it this way in that case. 9x18 is very cheap. 96 handgun bullets. I can craft quite a bit with that. So I was determining, like, should I buy just 9x, or sorry, should I just buy 45 straight up? I think it's cheaper to do it this way. So I could do like 3 of these. Hydroshock ammo is really pricey, but it is very effective too. So I need to go to Zatan. Half-Life menu sound. Nice. Stash there, stash there. More water. All right. We're gonna take the more fun route. We're gonna go through Pripyat, and we're gonna go to the Palace of Culture, get that stash, see what's so good about it. Gonna need some more 5.56. Got 2 mags of AP in case there's any monolith in whatchamacallits. Any exosuits. Just on the far west side of the map. Jump scare scream. So lurkers and chimeras are like freaking jump scare monsters. Lurker's kind of funny because they sound like the stock like jaguar or like panther sound effect that you hear. 2 north. Oh, there it is. Very particular corner you got to get into. A stash of unopened RAM. What was once $100 is now like $1,000. Actually, I don't remember the rate increase of RAM. I know RAM's really expensive right now, but I can't quite remember what the price range was of stuff before all the inflation. I do know SSDs, like, they went up, like, especially, like 2 terabyte sized SSDs. Those are, like, at least twice the price now. I got a Samsung Evo, like, a year ago for, like, $200, and now they're, like, 800. So that's, like, a 4 times increase. Which is pretty nuts. We're at the iconic part, Pripyat. I guess you can take the suppressor off this car, and you can. Alright. Where's the monolith at? I know they're here. Supposedly the stash is here. Probably underground. If I was to guess. Okay. Free morphine.
Ты не коснешься.
They shot their bouncing shots on the corner. What the hell? See, it shots ricochet. That's crazy.
Гандон ебучий.
Okay.
Ну и чё ты сюда приехал? Вот ну уёбок, а!
Looks like a concert hall. On the side of this too, or something. Yeah, literally freaking hornet's nest. Like walked into the room and was like, oh, there's like 15 of these guys like right in here. And it seemed like any monolith activity prior to walking in there. Someone else. Got more ammo still.
Я ранен!
Okay, let's assume that's the last guy. No, I hear someone else. That looks like duty armor because of the red. Okay. They're like above or below me. I hear them. I see a room in here. Oh, it's just that. Down here? Okay.
Так, поглядим.
That's not a stalker. That sounds like a freaking pseudo giant. Okay. Like, I knew I was probably gonna run into, like, you know, the monolith's lair, but I think a bunch of mutes are gonna show up in here too. It seems like it kind of fucked off though. scope.
Надо бы быка проверить.
Okay. How to stash.
Так. Что тут у нас?
Maybe it's just down in the basement. Yeah, it's literally in there. How do you... Oh, there we go. There's advanced tools. Oh, there's also a hybrid. Alright, it's another one of these. Which I already got. Kind of don't like that. Can I move this one? No. Let's try this. Okay. There's like, for some reason, likelihood it's very low. For some reason I ever like wanted to like retrieve this other hybrid armored suit. I don't like that it's like literally down in the like monolith's lair pretty much. That gets me moving, so I kind of want to just like drop it off like a different container.
Вот теперь мне заебись.
Fix my limbs. So that should get my arms. And then where's the antidote at? Here you are. Head and torso. So I got the advanced tools. I can actually make that laptop, I believe. Just advanced tools. Okay, I can actually go back now and like test. It's partially why I wanted to come here. To see if I can grab an advanced tool and have one up here. Negligible damage. pretty sure the laptop range is like somewhere between 150 to 200 meters. So I'm very highly suspecting that it's not going to be able to reach from that hideout. And to me, that's what's going to make or break if I want to establish that location as a hideout or not. Yay, loading zone. Ugh. If you have like BR class of like 60 or higher, then it kind of feels like in terms of bullet enemies, nothing can really, not that you can't die to them, but you're kind of a one-man army pretty much. Whereas on the other hand, Rupture does not have anything like that. Doesn't have anything like BR class. Like BR class really soaks up the damage, it seems like. If you're getting shot by stuff and it doesn't break that BR class, you do like, it does like no damage to you pretty much. Very, very negligible. And then you have like ballistic resistance right on top of that too. Rupture on the other hand, even if you're around like 60%, yeah, Chimera can like jump you once. And you're like under half HP. You could die to bleeds. Up on me. I saw like a light here. Nice little Taz in here. The Chimera new Freedom Run. Truck Cemetery Diabolical RNG. Literally 5 minutes of starting the run. Yeah, that's pretty rough. Craziest I've seen is like probably not early in a run, but I did Army Warehouses nighttime. I was going up the radar to do the turn off the brain scorcher, and I ran into 3 chimeras like right at the wall at nighttime. It was 3 chimeras, and I'm pretty sure there was like 2 bloodsuckers too. I feel like there was like bloodsuckers there too. Can't remember. But I do know for a fact it was like 3 chimeras though. This thing hopping. The wall as in like where, like the barrier, I guess what they call it, where the Freedom are like kind of holding back the monolith. Like the loading transition between warehouses and radar.
ему про аномалии.
Ну, привет.
It's kind of like just sitting, staring at the wall there.
Здоров.
There's other stashes here. Yeah, there's like this one here too. Oh, record.
А вот такое вам как?
Okay. Grab the stuff. So I can try to make a laptop. Okay. Let's see what distance this is. Yeah, this is the MP5 Frazier. 45 MP5. The thing that surprised me about it is that it has like the same RPM as like a UMP. So I guess it's basically like it's designed to kind of be like a tactical version of the UMP, I suppose. But I got a fuck ton of RPM upgrades on it, which also helped with the you know, getting it to like shoot as fast as like a normal MP5. So many campfires on this map, are there? Used to have like 750-ish rate of fire. Yeah, I guess it's just literally like... I guess it was deemed as too powerful. It has a base RPM of 705, or sorry, 750. Because 45 ammo is very, very strong. But I put... Yeah, I'm at 760 RPM now, which feels pretty good. I didn't max out the RPM, but yeah, MP5s like naturally have like 800 RPM, I'm pretty sure. It's a little bit of distance.
Это ползает!
Yeah, Mac 10. I really wish the Mac 10 was 45 as well, I'm not gonna lie. Mac 10 being 9x18 just seems very
Надо бы
strange to me.
БК проверить.
I do know there's like 380 auto Mac 10s in reality. But I think he basically felt like Mac 10, like what's the RPM? It's like 1100 or some shit. It's like, it's about like vector RPM basically. So, let's see, what is it? Yeah, 1250 RPM. That's even faster than I thought. It's like having a 45 Hydra Shock, 1100 RPM in a gun that's supposed to be kind of like a cheaper end gun. It's also like compact and lightweight. It's too powerful. We're almost there. I don't know, I feel like just make the Mac 10 have like a giga ton of recoil. Maybe make it like an unreliable gun or something, or shitty ass accuracy. So that it's like literally like, if you're going to use this gun, this is a like, I'm going to spray a mutant that's up in my face kind of gun, and outside that range, then you have way better options if you're wanting to shoot this thing further than like 15 meters basically. Yeah, it's 50 rounds of 9x18 as well. That's what's like weird to me, is that it's like it's got the little stick magazine in it that should have like, you know, at most like 32 rounds. I heard footsteps. I think it's just the gas. Alright, set up the laptop. I'm going to test it down here, because if it doesn't reach here, then it's not going to reach up there, and I don't want to run up like 50 flights of stairs right now. Alright, it's my little typing on this little computer here. I don't think I can reach it, because it's on the floor. Where'd you go? Yeah, I think it's like out of range. That's unfortunate, 'cause it's like I wanted to set up a base here, but the laptop won't reach. I feel like that makes me kind of not want to do it. It's all the way down here, or up there. I feel like that's a good like. It's like half a kilometer probably. So I gotta have to like run like halfway down to even get a signal. Here. About this building. Let's see if it reaches here. How close you gotta be? I'm trying to think that it's meant to just be like, it's for setting up like in pretty close proximity to whatever base you're in, so you don't have to like run like on the other side of like the little town you're in. Just go buy something. Or this literally is just a decoration, and it's not the one that you can use to, like, buy shit from. I'm starting to think that's what it is. I think this is just a fake laptop. I'm starting to think that's what this is. It is under decorations, and I thought it was weird. Like, wait, like I thought you could maybe like make one of those laptops, maybe like equipment or something, but it's not. The laptop I can find is under decorations, so I'm like, oh, maybe that's it. It's not even like in hideout furniture or anything. Yeah, it's just a load of crap is what it is. Fake ass laptop.
Ну, что расскажешь?
Что скажешь, брат?
How about that? All right. So I would like to get some of this stuff back down south, like these like high-end upgrade kits. Might leave them up here because I do kind of want to build a stash up here. Now I need to test if like a real laptop will work. I'll sell this knife. I don't need this. Have a good one. Wish this guy could jailbreak shit. Let's offload these mutant parts. Keep that. We'll bring that south. Stash the ammo. We'll just bring what I'm using. And leave the advanced tools. What else is weighing me down? What is meat? Heavy meat. I wish there was a campfire here. I could cook some shit. I'll probably stumble across one. I'll just take that with me. Do you have a C kit? Okay. Pretty soon I will probably repair that. This thing was cheap too. See how much a stack of 2 does. It's me 34 handgun bullets. That's pretty good. 'Cause that's like a bullet. It is a little bit RNG, but that's actually really good. Because that was 32 rounds for how many rubles? It's this one. Yeah, 800 a pop. So 32 rounds, it's like 1,700 rubles. And that gave me 34 bullets. So I got like a high roll out of that. I make quite a bit of pistol rounds with that. Okay, yeah, I got a bad, like a worse roll there. That was like 130-ish rounds. It only gave me 118. So I just got a good roll in that first attempt. Assembling, but it's fine. Okay, where's the guide? Take me to Khan.
Ну, что расскажешь?
Alrighty, then we're gonna go investigate the Iron Forest anomaly. See what's going on there. What's up? You sell laptop? Nope. Pretty sure I have to get like the supply level higher to be able to buy laptops from them.
Привет, брат.
Alright, let's see if this guy can jailbreak. Yes, he can. Nice. Now you can have this crap. It's got 6,000 out of that, not bad.
Ну что, есть что-то новое?
That's pretty big stock.
Ну, что расскажешь?
I think I'm good on meds.
Разбивались тут в стае.
Слушаю тебя.
Точно звери. Одни как разбойничали, так раз.
To the southwest. I like they do a pretty good job of like the way the environments look here in like this version of game. I'm not sure what visual mods they're using for like the atmosphere and weather, but it definitely looks very very dreary in the way that like the cutscenes in Stalker kind of look. Like when you see the cutscene in the original game, Shadow of Chernobyl, you see the sort of like outdoor perimeter. Especially though, I'm thinking of like the cutscene with like the doctor, like talking to Strelok. Like it has that kind of look to it. They did a pretty good job at emulating kind of how the cutscene makes it feel. There should be a campfire in here. I've seen them like camp out. Here we are.
Привет, брат.
There we go. A little bit of extra food. Oh yeah, I was right. See, I hit the strength level 30. It gets 100%. It just kind of stops. We hit 100%. And it makes me sad. No more number going up. Okay, there's a poltergeist around. No, that's a beer. Many mutants around. Okay. He walked into the anomaly. I'll take care of him. I'm not exactly happy about it either, because then I can't loot him. He ate a few of my Hydro Shocks. Yeah, I was zoomed in while reloading and it didn't let me unzoom. That's what's left of the beer. And we got a blowout too. I think I'll just hang in here. I'm gonna read a magazine. I don't know which one's safer. Let's say this is safer. You have a magazine, right? Yeah, I do. Good night, Machina. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good night. Yep, that's a poltergeist there. Taking the shots. Got Sin, guys. He somehow have not heard me.
Вот урод!
Jam.
-1.
That's a grenade. I'm hearing next to me. Oh, never mind.
Этот сделан.
Someone out there.
Здесь нет буфета, наверное.
PKM guy. AK-74M. Signal's supposed to be here. Oh, I have to go down underneath, maybe? Oh. There's something going on. Pile of ammo over here. Advanced Sensation Workshop. Located in the SO. Preparing to. We'll just piles of ammo around here. Okay. This is where Scar used to be hanging out at. Does have a name?
Здоров.
Oh my god, it's the Colonel from Call of Pripyat. I can't believe it. Yeah, see you later. Alright, so this is the Call of Pripyat quest line, I guess. First one was the Strelok one, now we got the Colonel. I think it was Major. Yeah, and Call of Pripyat, he was the Major. Now he's Colonel. Got an offer you can't refuse. Help my unit eliminate enemy squad. Okay. Oh, okay, so we're just freaking... So we're going, over there. Oh, it's UniSG. So those bastards are fighting. Let's see. We got the chimera meat. Could eat that and go a giga away. I might just do that. Get a super weight bonus. I'm chugging the cigarettes for just keeping my character awake so I don't have to go to sleep. A bit of away from a bed. From Tekken, what is this place? Yeah, so that place in Call of Pripyat, I think there's like a bandit. It's like bandit versus loners fight there. I feel like this might be a bit of a fight. Make extra mag of AP rounds. Already engaging someone. I don't know who or what. Engaging someone. What's going on with the sky right now? Oh, this is a Psy Storm, isn't it? And we just had a blowout, too. Alright, let us in Noah's Ark, please. This guy's gonna get blasted by Noah. Yeah. Yeah, looks like he doesn't remember me. This guy's gonna get in here. Like, this guy's gonna get, like, freaking Psy-Stormed out there.
Погнали!
Okay, yeah, I guess they just don't really care about Psy-Storms. Almost there. It's a zombie, isn't it? Yeah, these guys are zombies.
Так. Что тут у нас? Нет буфета здесь, наверное.
rolling my eyes. Looks like a scientist up there. He's friendly. That guy's not. This guy is. I think I was aiming right at him, and the game's saying that.
Ты приплыл! Прикрываю!
Okay. Area secure. Very easily accidentally shot him.
Ну, я слушаю.
Так, поглядим.
Scar H. I don't think I've ever seen a Scar H yet.
Тревога!
See this as well.
Убью!
Кушал мой подарочек! Прикрой, сейчас я этого гада сделаю! Прикрой меня!
That's a bush. There is more out there, evidently, though.
Надо бы быка проверить. Ну, жратва-то хоть и есть тут.
That's really good BR class for medium armor there. Very bad move speed though.
Здоров. Чего тебе?
Okay, so now we wait for a counterattack. So it's gonna be an exoskeleton. flame drops here.
Нашего зацепило! Нашего зацепило! Всё, блядь! Ты огребаешь! У нас 200-й! Готов! Не уйдешь! Нас ранен! Охуенно, бля! Красава!
I think there's more than one exoskeleton. I dropped like 2 or 3 of them.
Get over here! I'm bleeding out! Да ну нах, чё за дела?
Nice. Like when I crouch and they all crouch. They go prone, it's so funny.
Так, что у нас по БК?
Oh, like a lot of Ash 12 parts.
Так. Что тут у нас?
AMB-17. What is this thing? Integrally suppressed assault rifle designed for stealth operations, close quarters combat. Advanced suppressed system minimizes both noise and muzzle flash, being highly effective for special forces covert missions. It's a lightweight polymer frame and modular rail system. It allows for easy customization, optics, tactical accessories while maintaining excellent maneuverability. Yeah, it's a 9x39, so it's a baseball launcher. It's like, it looks like a... weird like blend of like a Val and like a HK, not HK, it's got like the kind of modern AK stock on it. The front of it's kind of like AR-ish looking, like up here. I don't know, it's very, very odd. Chunky ass gun here. Kind of cool looking actually. I don't hate this. It's got a lamb. Makes me think of like the Tarkov, like where they have like the AS Val like mod 4 or whatever, where it's like this weird ass like modernized Val gun.
Так, что у нас тут по боеприпасам?
Talking about it earlier too, because I watched the this new Forgotten Weapons video where he got to shoot a Val. SP6 ammo.
Ну, посмотрим.
And I didn't realize it, but the Val, and I guess like the ammo for it was actually like developed back in the 80s. I didn't realize it was that old. I always thought it was like more of like a 2000s thing, like 90s or 2000s. But I was saying like Tarkov's ballistics greatly exaggerate how effective SP6 ammo is in that game. That shit is pinning like what is Ghost standard, which is like the Russian standard of level 5 armor. But in the video, he was shooting like what would be Ghost level 3 kind of equivalent armor. And he was shooting a plate that had already been shot like a bunch and had like a bunch of dents in it. And it still was not penetrating through that. That's PDA. I guess quest item. It's United Nations. Mission accomplished. Yeah, go your leader. Go report to your leader, Sidrovich. Oh, I'm gonna tell him, yeah. Yeah, I met like secret military people that I'm not supposed to tell anyone about. All right. I think I'm ready to get back to my hideout. It's been a long trek. My character hasn't slept in like 2 days, it feels like. Send me a pic. See, Comey is. Found a very goofy spot on your bed. I looked at it. I looked at the Comey pic. Guys hit me at 308. Ouch. That makes sense to like, I'd say like over exaggerate the effectiveness in 9x39, especially when it's like a very expensive and like late game round. That game, what I'm not sure about is the decision to make SP6 as effective as it is when there is other rounds that were developed after SP6. There's like SPP ammo and there's PAP9 and there's BP 9x39s, but for some reason SP6 is like balanced to be like, it's like the second best or the third best ammo. It's like better than the SPP and the PAB9 ammo for some reason, which, yeah, both of those were developed after SP6 supposedly. But now Tarkov's balance is a whole can of worms to open, like talking about how that game's fucking ballistics and bullets function that game are wild. Also, like, leg ammo. I don't fully understand the application of leg ammo in that game, or, like, flesh damage ammo in that game, because, like, almost everyone is wearing body armor. And so it makes it where the only application you have for, like, expansive ammo is, like, shooting people's legs, basically. but then they made shooting people's legs kind of suck because it does less damage. Yeah, the leg meta. I think leg meta's fun. But it is like you are disadvantaged
Как говорится, добро
doing leg meta
пожаловать на
because
борт
there's
нашего
basically one
болотного
hitbox
ледокола.
that you're aiming for, and that's people's legs. And in a lot of engagements in that game, you don't always have the luxury of being able to shoot people's legs, especially when you're in longer distances and people are like moving from cover to cover, and you get like short little windows to shoot someone. And if you're using like high pin ammo, you can shoot someone anywhere, and it's very likely either going to hit their like thorax or it's going to hit their head. Basically, that's going to kill people quick. Tail. Beep. So when it comes to like leg ammo, it's like you have to be very deliberate with it, and you have to just be really ratty to make it work. You have to sneak up on people, or get yourself in advantageous kind of positions, because if you try to leg meta people and you're like fighting kind of on equal footing where they know where you are and you know where they are, a lot of times you're going to lose the engagement. If they have any sort of like face shield type of thing, you can't shoot them in the head. If they have a helmet, you can't shoot them in the head or in the face. Face shield plus helmet. Some of the late game helmets have like shields that are also like not that obstructive in the game. Can't shoot them in the chest. You can go for the arms, but if you're aiming at arms, you're probably going to also just be hitting body armor a lot of the times too. So it's just more easy to aim at legs and stomach area. A lot of body armor. It's actually kind of a coin toss of body armor in that game covers your stomach or not. So hitting the stomach's not the worst part to aim for, but you just have to be praying they're not wearing stomach armor. And you might aim a little too high and hit their chest and then not do any damage too. And they also they gated out a lot of the good leg ammo to super late game traders too, where like if you want like rip ammo or like Quake Maker ammo, which are like the best 9mm ones, it's like you have to get the trader reps to level 4 to even use those. At that point, once you're at trader level 4, I'm not sure why you would even be fucking around with like leg ammo other than just literally fucking around at that point. Because I kind of saw it as like half the point of it is to like use it as like a budget ammo too.
Да чё ты топчешься? Если есть что, выкладывай. Нет, проваливай.
To me, the concept of expansive ammo just makes so much more sense in Stalker. It's in a game where half of the enemy types in the game are not something that wear body armor. They are animals where you want to use hollow points on. Yeah, exactly. Like, you're trying to leg meta someone, and, you buy cheaper ammo to do that, but you also could have been an engagement where you had kind of mid-tier FMJ ammo, something like 545 PS or 762, like T45 or PS ammo, but with those rounds, they're not that expensive to run, and you could just shoot them, like, it's going to pin level 3, so it'll just go right through a face shield. Like, you might not kill a juicy player that's wearing, like, level 5 or level 6 armor by chesting him, but you can still always, like, shoot him in the head. And most of those ammos are going to go through, like, a face shield. Is there an NPC I can talk to here? I can't even... I can't not take the quest. This doesn't sell anything. I just think legging's really fun and funny in Tarkov. And I like buckshot, like shotguns, running shotguns and buckshot, shooting people's legs is really fun to me. These guys got the big stock of ammo. Huh, the grenade. Take me to... bar. Nice. Yeah. Shotguns are fun, and they, for some reason, like, in multiplayer games, shotguns, like, make people really mad, even though, like, I feel like in a lot of cases they're extremely niche and only effective in, like, very specific kind of edge cases. It's all stairs.
Место хоть есть свободное.
It's like one day I was playing Tarkov Arena with Kubra, and it was pretty funny because there was a player on the enemy team that was using like a semi-auto shotgun. I think he was using like the one where you have to load individually like one shell at a time. Like it's not a Saiga, it's like a an MP1543 or whatever, where you have to like you dump your 8 shells, and oftentimes in PvP like you have to dump like the whole tube to kill someone oftentimes. The shots, I don't know, they land in random ass spots sometimes. They don't always go where you would expect them to go. So oftentimes you just dump the whole fucking magazine on people.
Ну, посмотрим.
And I can't remember if he was using flechettes or if he was using buckshot, like legging people, but there's someone on VoIP, like on our team, that was getting really mad, 'cause every time you get killed, he would be like, oh my god, they're shotgun spamming! This guy's fucking shotgun spamming! Dude, kill that shotgun spammer! Like, as if it's not the most, like, suboptimal fucking gun in the game, where, like, any, like, 9mm, like, SMG Vector firing at, like, 1200 RPM, or, like, HK416, or an AK-74, whatever, like, any of those guns, like, one bullet to the head, you're dead, basically. Even if you have a face shield, or, gig-ass helmet, if you're wearing an Alton helmet, you get shot in the head by BS 545 ammo, you just die in one bullet. Like, that's it, it's over. And that guy with the shotgun to kill you, like, if he's running buckshot, he's shooting your legs, and he has to dump, like, 4 or 5 rounds into your legs at, like, most engagement distances, if not more, if it's, like, further away. And if he's trying to go for your head, well, he's praying to God that he's shooting rounds at your head and hoping that one of those pellets, like, hits you in the eyes. Because a lot of the times, if you're, like, 10, 15 plus meters away, that shot's actually not gonna hit. It's almost like a dice roll, basically, if you hit them in the face or not. So yeah, you gotta spam it. That's your option. You're shooting your legs, you're spamming shots. If you're shooting them in the face, you're spamming shots. It's not exactly a super optimal weapon in like PvP scenarios in that game, but it's fun. It's fun to use. Yeah, Tarkov's shotguns, you're doing a lot of roll of the dice when you're shooting those things, because the spread patterns on them are not exactly realistic. They're a bit exaggerated. They're more like video game spread pattern. I wouldn't say they're as kind of like disgustingly wide as something like a Call of Duty spread pattern, or damage. The damage drop off's not like as aggressive in like a Call of Duty or a Battlefield, but it is there. Like if you shoot a shotgun in Tarkov, I say, and you're using maybe like just your standard like 7mm buckshot, it does get affected by barrel length as well. That will change it as well, but at this distance here, the grouping is going to look like about like that basically. Like 8 pellets. It's going to be in a circle pattern about that wide, and that's in a fairly long barrel shotgun. Now if you're using like a super long barrel shotgun like the revolver shotgun, and you have like I think it's like buckshot express in it, which gains 15% accuracy, like even a little bit of accuracy gain or accuracy loss is very dramatic on shells. So I actually, when I use shotguns in Tarkov, I go for one of two things. I'm going to use either Magnum Buck, which gives you the most damage per pellet at the cost of accuracy. What I like about Magnum Buck is that if a pellet hits someone's face, regardless of most engagement distances, if one pellet hits their face, they're dead, because it does 50 damage. That I shot someone at this distance, the Magnum Buck, and you get lucky and that pellet hits them in the face, they will die at like a distance like this. Whereas if you're using like Express Buckshot or 7mm or whatever, the damage per pellet's not high enough to actually one-tap someone in the face, because they kind of hold around somewhere between 35 to like 39 damage, and the damage drop-off is pretty exponential. It drops pretty fast, and it'll, maybe like past 10-15 meters, it'll drop beneath like that threshold of like one-tapping someone in the face. But Magnum Buck, you lose accuracy, and accuracy gain or loss, again, is very, very huge on Buckshot in that game. So if Magnum Buck is like, it's rolling the lottery every time you shoot at someone, just hoping that, you aim center mass and hope that one of those pellets hits them in the face. But I like to run Express, usually, which I think is a lesser popular cartridge in that game, because it has less damage, but I feel like the 15% accuracy gain from it is actually very noticeable. You get 9 pellets instead of 8 pellets too, which I like as well. So you get more odds in your favor at that point. It's all maxed out here. Honestly, I just need to get like a big ass box for armor parts specifically. What do we got? There's like one box that's like gigantic. What be in decorations? Be in hideout furniture, right? Ammo box? Ammo box isn't actually that heavy. It's metal box. Maybe it isn't decorations. just sworn there's like a big ass container. Here, I think it's a metal storage container. Yeah, it's like takes a lot of parts. Yeah, look how massive this is. I'll put you like out here or something. Yeah, almost, I'm kind of considering relocating the workbench. Maybe it's out here. This is pretty cozy because I got this nice like doorway in here now. I move you to like here. Grab some of you. Let's go store you in here. Yeah, 300 kilograms. Oh, it's also 300 kilograms. Alright, this might be redundant. I guess I can like at least divvy them up between it. Oh my god. I'm gonna like crash my game doing this. Also help to upload some of this other crap. Is it chill if I chill here? What, in the stream? Yeah, that's fine. I'll have to ask that. You're in the CZ, which stands for chill zone. I have way too many meds. Way too many. Once you get like giga good armor, you like don't really find yourself medding nearly as much. It's a reference to a video you don't have the name of. That makes sense. Like 22 cannabis joints, what am I even going to use those for? 5% of psychic resistance. What guns I have, like, well, on the display here. A whole bunch of guns I got. I got the Gauss rifle, item number 62. Oh, inventory. Oh, this. Got the MP5 Frazier, Car 15, 5.7. Use the 5.7 for close kills. Yeah, got the Blood Dragon Car 15. I took the Car 15. I use this mod kit on it that it basically just puts the aim point optic on it, like built in, and it fires at a higher RPM. Yours a little too potent when we get this far. Yeah, you got the hybrid suit, and it's just like. I'm just kind of chilling with this armor at this point. Yeah, you can make the Car 15 Tarkov now, the M16A1. It's quite nice. I'm a big fan of that. Crashes my game. Let me move over all these. durable textiles and synthetic cloth sheets. It's too heavy. You're in the ground zero in the machine gun nest. That is like the spot. To me on ground zero, if you secure the machine gun nest, you're like chilling in that map. Guess what? They just came up and shot you in there. I'll leave the plates in here, maybe. Kill 4 guys on the stairs. The last guy walks up with 180, spin bots me, and head ears me. Yeah, that's what happened to me on like that one freaking scav that ran up with the shotgun. He was like sprinting at me, and I see him running, and I'm using like the starting AK-74 with like the crappy ass like PS ammo. And I think he was wearing like level 3 armor or level 4 vest. I don't remember what it was, but yeah, he's like sprinting up, and I start like just dumping like half of the AK mag into him. He runs up, and he stops like 180s, turns back around the other way to run away, and then the 180s a second time and just goes pow and just head eyes me with a shotgun. And it happens within like this is literally like 2 seconds of like game time. Big bots are in alert slash combat, but they start doing shit. Yeah, I think it's like the Sane mod gives them like a lot of variables of like shit they can do. Like they do some crazy movement at time, and sometimes they just go like brain dead mode too. At times, like those Black Division guys that we were shooting at. They were kind of like brain off mode, but then they would like, once they're aggroed on you, they would just like railgun you. They said that about Killa. Like, say he would leg Killa, and like bots are programmed in that to like they jump whenever they get shot in the legs for some reason. Machine learning AI. Yeah, right. The MP5 Fraser, like, just looks like a regular MP5 in there. You see that? Yeah, it doesn't have like a unique world model, unfortunately, on the rack. That does, though. No raid will ever be the same. Just please fix that, Grok. Alright, so my next goal is... I'm probably gonna wrap up for tonight. I've been going about 3 hours, but... There's trading computer. I want to... take that up to outskirts. I'm curious if I can set up a camp there, like in that cool building room. I'm gonna buy that to have this. So next time I play, I'm gonna go test that. Very curious. Yeah, baby Grok, stop. Yeah, stop having real life and fix your mods. How dare you? Nice. What's up? Yeah, July's almost over. It's about to be August. Last words. Happy 4th of July. It's over. See if I can pick this up. Oh, we can. Nice. I'm gonna move this out here. Maybe I'll move here. This might be a nice spot. Just like next to my guns and stuff. I kind of like that. Haha, went over the weight limit. Cheating. I could put like maybe more storage in here. I'll end up moving this gun rack. Now this is like an empty space here. I kind of don't like how the gun rack is there. In that way. I really wish I could get rid of this fire anomaly in here too. So that would be like a nice little like storage closet there. Just has this permanent like fire anomaly in there. Fire anomaly squatter. It's permanently in there, yeah. What can I put right here? I kind of like this desk space here and have the workbench right there like that. I think what I can put there. This table is like static also, like it's like always there. Maybe another ammo box. This ammo box here is getting pretty full. Yeah, I can put another ammo box down. Box med case. I could do a stove too. So stove, functional stoves read and refit and work for all fuels. I mean, I can like cook shit and not have to like use. No, I guess it uses fuel. Why fuck that? Yeah, that's pretty funny. Use stove. How do I use it? Stove. Oh, you just cook here. Okay, so I use this instead of the gas stove. Okay, that's pretty funny. Put it there. I don't know if I like it in here. I feel like. I don't know if I want to like cook in like a little tight room. I feel like I'd want somewhere that's got like some air and shit, you know? Maybe like a stove like over here. By the window, kinda, you know? Put it like here. And I might end up like moving the fridge too. Leave the fridge there for now. Let's make another ammo container. This one's almost full. I wish I could put grenades in these too. Fortunately, you can only do just bullets. So I might just put you like on the floor for now. This thing I kind of want to move this. How'd it go? I think it just ate it. I've sometimes been able to buy hand grenades. Like the Freedom guy, Yanov, was actually selling hand grenades. They could carry 9 pistols, three rifles only. I wish these like weapon boards could carry more. Yeah, literally just like it ate the like a weapon board. It was like here, but I feel like it's off center, so I feel like I'd rather have it like here or something. That. I feel like that's better. There we go. I like that better. Like Sims and Stalker. That's part of the fun. Anomalies making your base. Do it, we'll do like 1 box. I could do like NATO and Eastern ammo, or I could do like pistol, shotgun, and rifle. I might do it that way. Let's do pistol, shotgun versus rifle. And 5.7 ammo is a little bit deceptive. So it looks like rifle at a glance. Here's pistol. Yeah, I've got much more pistol ammo than the rifle. Which makes sense. I'm using this a lot. It's not as much, so it's going to accumulate more. Also, I think it's probably naturally heavier too, like pistol rounds, because they're like higher grain rounds in most cases. Except for they're like these like 50 caliber, like the fucking Ash 12 shit. Lapua rounds, those are gonna be heavy. Okay. I will figure out for next time I play game 28 or 28 sessions in. I'll figure out my loadout next time. I'm gonna go test that laptop next time and go tell Sidrovich that we ran into secret military because that's what the game wants us to do. Yeah, 45 makes sense being super heavy. .45 caliber. Okay. That will be it for me tonight. Got 8 minutes left in July. Hope you guys enjoy your last little bit of the month. Happy Friday. Tomorrow, Pumpkin Synth's going to come back. It's going to be August, so she's coming back to stream again. Please go watch Pumpkin Synth tomorrow. She'll play a cool video game of some sort. I don't know which one she's going to play, but it'll be fun. Alright. It's time to raid somebody. Who's on tonight? It's Friday night, so a lot of people are on. Let's see. I'm gonna give. I'm giving a little bit of time because I'm usually you give me the raid target, so I'm just sitting here for a sec to see if you say anything, and if you don't, then I'm gonna pick someone. It's usually when I'm about to raid. Okay. Havoc? Is Havoc on reply? I don't see him. Oh, there he is. Alrighty. Good night, everyone. Hope you all have a good rest of July and a happy weekend. We'll see you later. Peace.